Hello everybody, welcome back to my YouTube channel. I'm super excited to have you watching this video. Thank you so much for being a part of this YouTube channel. I have a good news. We're at 1,000 subscribers. I'm so excited, I'm so happy because it has been a long journey putting out content and doing a 9 to 5 job. So consistency has been a thing, but thank God we're at 1,000 subscribers. Thank you so much for being a part of those subscribers, and if you're yet to subscribe, please do well to click on the subscribe button. However, we are yet to be monetized, but at least we've been able to actually, the first part of it, the 1,000 subscribers, we've been able to achieve that. So let's work towards achieving the 4,000 watch hour. However, I am not doing YouTube channel for the sake of being having a channel to be monetized, though that would be a good thing as well, but I actually want to be relevant. I want to help people out there. That is actually the motive behind me having a YouTube channel, because I could remember when I started, I actually did not know that YouTube pay people for putting out content and for having 1,000 subscribers and 4,000 watch hour. I was not aware, not until later somebody actually told me about it. But thank God, I don't want to bore you with a lot of stories. Thank God we're at 1,000 subscribers. So please do well, keep on liking my videos. By liking my videos, it will help the algorithm to make my videos to reach larger people, and by so doing, we'll be able to achieve the second part, that is to achieve the 4,000 watch hour. By the way, my name is Mary. I am a practicing lawyer in Nigeria. Also, I am a real estate consultant, and on this YouTube channel I share content for laymen and for lawyers. So if you're watching my video for the very first time, if you're seeing my beautiful face for the very first time, please do well to click on the subscribe button. Thank you so much for doing that. So for my returning subscribers, thank you. I do appreciate you. Thank you for always and always coming back. In this video, I'll be sharing the different ways a tenancy may end in Nigeria. Ordinarily, a tenant is meant to be in an apartment for the period paid for. For example, if I am an annual tenant, I'm meant to stay in that apartment for the period of 1 year. However, there are certain things that may happen that will leave my landlord with no other option than to terminate my tenancy, and that is what we'll be talking about in this video. If you're a landlord or you're a tenant, this video will definitely educate you, so please do well to stick around. Number one, inflection of time. This is the most common way a tenancy ends. That is the natural passing of time. That is the expiration of the tenancy. If you're an annual tenant, you paid for 1 year. At the end of the 1 year, your tenancy will automatically expire. So that is what it means by inflection of time. So this is the most common way a tenancy ends in Nigeria, okay? And I think everywhere in the world, this is the most common way a tenancy ends. So number two is when you violate a clause of a tenancy agreement. For example, if you have a tenancy agreement that actually states that you must not sublet, you subletting means you have contravened the provision, a part of the tenancy agreement, and your landlord may not have any other option than to terminate your tenancy. Okay, so if you're watching me and you actually, for example, the way people actually live in the country for the United Kingdom, which is so pathetic, but I don't blame them, I don't want to digress. So if you are in that if you find yourself in that position, the best thing for you to do is to actually meet with your lawyer, meet with the lawyer in charge of the property, or any agent in charge of the property, or the landlord, and tell the person, okay, my tenancy is actually meant to expire in the next 6 months. However, I will need to vacate the premises. What can we do? Can I bring someone in who will pay and I will get my 6 months back? Just talk to the person. So it will be better that way than you to violate the tenancy agreement, and so it will put you and the person you sublet to into trouble. So make sure you check before you do anything. Check the tenancy agreement. It is actually written in simple words that you'll be able to understand, and if you cannot understand, you can always, if you have a lawyer friend or you have a lawyer, you can just consult the person that you're about to do this, but you don't know if by so doing you will contravene the provision of the tenancy agreement. Okay, so it is important for you to make sure you do not do against what is written in a tenancy agreement. So if you violate a clause of your tenancy agreement, in that way your tenancy may end. That is number two. Number three, using the demised premises or the property for another purpose. For example, if I go out there to actually rent a 2-bedroom flat for the purpose of staying there, that is residential, so me converting the part of it for commercial purposes, so doing I'm actually going against what the purpose of that premises is meant for. So my landlord may not like that kind of situation, and that way my tenancy may end. So it is important that before you do anything, just like the issue of subletting, just make sure you talk to your landlord about it. It depends on how you actually make them to understand certain things. It is possible for them to actually allow you to do whatsoever you want to do, in as much as it will not affect the other tenant. So it is always important for you to talk to the landlord or whatever is in charge of the property before you take any such step. Okay, so number 4 is when you convert the premises or the apartment for illegal purposes. For example, if you have an apartment and probably at the back of your own apartment there's a little place, or you are using the entire premises and you are cultivating something like marijuana, that is an illegal act. The fact that it's not even in your tenancy agreement does not mean the law will be like, okay, oh well, you do not have any of such clause in your tenancy agreement that no one should cultivate or do any illegal stuff and the premises, because the law also frowns at that. So it is not necessary for you to have such clause in the tenancy agreement. So when you convert a premises into an illegal purpose to do an illegal thing, so your landlord may as well terminate your tenancy. Number 5, which is the last point that I'll be explaining in this video, is your failure to pay rent. I don't really need to actually talk much on this, because since somebody is giving you a value, you're meant to pay for it. So the fact that you paid for last year and you're yet to pay for the current year, you are in arrears, which means you're a tenant at will. So your landlord can always approach the courts to properly evict you from that premises, because you're a tenant at will. So your landlord can do whatsoever, not whatsoever, but your landlord can always approach the court to make you to vacate the premises. So those are the 5 ways that a tenancy may end in Nigeria. Don't think until when that your tenancy clocked that particular period you paid for, that is when your tenancy will end. No. So if you contravene the clause, your tenancy may end. So thank you so much for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed. Do not forget to subscribe, like and share. Till I see you in another video.